Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm taking a look at the Amherst Railway Society Railroad Hobby Show in West Springfield, Massachusetts. This show is held every year, and I think the last time I was here was sometime back in the late 80s, back when it was called the Big Railroad Hobby Show. So I think a lot has changed since then. It's gone from one building, I believe, up to 4 currently. According to their website, this is the largest railroad-themed trade show in all of the United States.
Wow, it's big.
The show was way bigger than I was expecting. If I had to compare it to anything, I would probably say this is like the Brimfield Flea Market of train shows. It's just that big. Admittedly, I'm a very casual model train fan, but I did have a set back in the 80s when I was a kid, and I may have one again in the future. We'll see. So I did look at some of the trains for sale and some of the stuff like this, but I tried to focus mostly on the layouts, which I found most interesting, so I hope you enjoy.
Hi.
If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and hit the notification bell. I do plan to have at least one more part to this video in the next week or two. And then if you're not familiar with my channel, I do post a lot of flea market videos, as well as mall videos, and a whole bunch of other types of videos. Thanks.
These are nice big trims. Are these S scale or are these O?
These are O.
For the layouts, I'm trying to put the name of the vendor at the bottom of the screen. However, there was one or two where I just couldn't figure out who the vendor was because I didn't have any photos showing the vendor name. So in those cases, if you can let me know who they are in the comments, that would be great. This layout here reminds me a lot of the one I had back in the 80s, except a lot bigger. It's HO scale, and as far as scenery goes, there's not much of it. I think I did have fake grass down on mine, and I might have had 1 or 2 stations, but beyond that, it was pretty much empty like this. Now, I've been out of the hobby for over 30 years at this point, and my idea of what things should cost is probably way off, but these are only $1 each, and I would expect them to be much more than that, especially if you saw these at Brimfield, for example. I know for a fact nobody would be selling these for $1 or $2 each at Brimfield. They would have been way more expensive. Here's a great little N-scale layout. I think if I ever did get a model train set, it would definitely be N-scale just because I don't have a lot of room.
That's clever.
And it would probably be this size at the biggest.
Makes the whole layout look bigger. This is N scale, right? Yeah. These are N scale.
Now let's get a little bit closer and see what's going on in this layout. It's kind of fun to look at these and try to figure out what the storyline is, because I'm sure whoever built this had some sort of story in their mind as to what everybody was doing and what was going on in town. And I think that's really fascinating.
Is this really running off those catenaries? Yeah. That's great.
I do have to apologize, I didn't catch the name of this vendor, but this train set, or actually trolley set, is pretty amazing. It's actually running off the electrical wires above the track there, and I've never seen that before. Just looking at this set though, it looks very old to me, but I could be wrong. If anybody has more information on this set or this vendor, please let me know.
Waiting on a train, waiting on a train, waiting on a train, waiting on a train, waiting on a train. I'm looking to see if I can see it. I'm not seeing a train. It's not running it just yet. Looks like a school bus stop under the bridge here.
I love little details like this school bus here, almost hidden under the bridge. And those flashing lights on that school bus must be new, or at least new within the last 30 years, because I don't remember anything like that back in the 80s. I'm sure it's been around for a long time, but for me, it's new.
Right.
Here's one of the many hidden Back to the Future references at this show.
Tomorrow? Why not today? Give me a coffee.
I'm probably going to sound like a broken record when I discuss how I feel about these layouts, but they're just amazing. It's hard to put into words how good these are. They're just so fascinating to look at.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these are the old ones from 1969. Don't see prices on. Oh yeah, they're not even that expensive.
This one was $3. Oh, that was mine, $6.
Yep, we'll keep circulating.
You got all the wires connected?
Here's another thing that must have come along in the last 30 years, these wind turbines. I saw a few of these at the show, so it wasn't just a one-off thing. Now this storyline's pretty easy to figure out. Looks like we got a house fire there, and all the neighbors have come out to gawk at it.
We have a bunch of pictures of early history when we first received it on auction way down there.
I apologize, I was not able to get the name of this vendor, but as you can see on this yellow sign here, this is a Lionel double O gauge set, which is slightly larger than HO gauge. It was only made between 1938 and 1942. There were no accessories made other than a switch track, and these accessories here are S gauge, he says. So I would imagine that's a fairly rare set.
Yeah, we'll pay for it in just a second.
What is this?
That's cool. That's the construction set, right? Apparently.
I've never seen one of these before. I would guess this is pre-World War II.
Kind of neat.
If I'm wrong,
Plenty
let
of
me know.
boxcars though, huh?
This shot will give you an idea of what this one building looks like. But now imagine this show is 4 buildings of roughly this size. That's how massive the show is. It's almost unbelievable. I like the weathered look on these train cars here, but I'm honestly not sure if they were produced this way or if these are all custom paint jobs. Either way, it makes them look much more realistic. That bridge is impressive. Now, does anybody know, is that a pre-made kit you can buy, or did they fabricate that themselves?
This is 69.
I think they said that's a Z-scale train. I think this was probably one of my favorite layouts right here. And the reason is because down below here, you have this little hidden cave. And if you look to the left in the bottom, there's a dragon. It's just so cool. And the castle kind of reminds me of something out of a Disney movie. Now that we have this viewpoint, we can see there's some deer there drinking from the stream. There's a waterfall. Pretty awesome.
get someone here to put in a better 6-inch track, this has got an 1/8 inch gap. And it's also, this is a piece of flex track rather than a normal track. Can you sign something? Got it.
Show this in operation for you.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
These people are from New Jersey. They just came by. They don't
Yep.
come to the show to display, but I do it
Oh,
because
okay.
it's so great.
Yeah, yeah,
And
for
show
sure.
it off.
It's amazing. Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, I like these.
They look like a silver bullet or something.
Burlington Zephyr, it says.
Oh, are you? It's in the $5 box there.
He was asking 300 for it, which sounds reasonable to me, but again, I know nothing about the values of these trains, so you know, I could be way off.
What is this?
I know, you've already got a caboose.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Disney one. Got two Goofies.
Santa Fe Vista.
What are these from?
You want to check that out?
1990.
For 28. All right, hang on one sec. Sounds like the number 5. It's about the same.
Small but light. I'll call it small but light.
And I don't want to get a picture of it.
Yes, Percy, my neighbor, Brian.
Hands over yours. Don't worry about it.
And, yep, I mean, I'll do my best. Wow. But I really have that. I like Spring River. Yep. Look at that. That's like, no, you don't have a license.
Let's set up the.
You're welcome.
Now we're heading into Building 2.
You're welcome.
My man gave me $200. I know he gave you $100.
Already got one. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I know what it is. Well, they got a nice big setup in the middle there.
Oh, yeah, here's one in the middle.
I think Uncle Frank's was like bigger than that, wasn't it? It was like that size.
This entire base.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Here's a bunch of very old train sets still in their original boxes, which I would imagine is fairly uncommon. That one is almost $1,000 there, 1963. And then this one is 1961, it says, but it's only $260. I'm not sure why there's such a price gap there, but I'm sure there's some valid reason. This one's from 1961, didn't see a price on it. And the other ones here, they look like they're probably from roughly the same period. Give or take a decade here or there. Pretty nice.
Locomotive?
Now we're heading into the third building. Trains with sound effects are great. I don't remember trains having any sound effects back in the 80s. Oh, it's the Big E. That's the building we were in, I think. I wasn't able to catch the name of this vendor here, but this is a model of one of the buildings here at the Big E. and it's actually a model of the train show, which is pretty cool.
Here behind the counter.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're checking out. See, that's the building we're in, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the young building is the building we're currently in, or that was the building we were in previously. They all look very similar.
Here it comes.
Can you hit the horn?
Perfect timing.
This train is much larger than the others. I think it's G scale, but it's definitely much larger than O scale.
Attention, we have a car that needs to be moved. A black Ford Explorer, HMW 6666. Please move your car.
It's pretty neat.
And I love that. And the dining car is called Tom's Diner.
Free raffle, 16 and under. Get your tickets now.
Here's a bunch of 35mm slides. A lot of these appear to have been from the 90s, which is actually fairly late for people to be making slides.
We have no slide projector, though.
But they were asking $5 a piece, which, I don't know, that seems a little steep to me.
How much are they? 5 each? Wow.
Yeah. Try making your own.
Correction on the announcement for
Try
the
to
free
figure out
raffle.
how much it would cost to buy all of them.
Section 98 of the Young Bill.
About $10 million or so.
And no video would be complete without some HO Traks. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.